Hey everybody, welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the altcoin show, coming at you daily, 6 days a week from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to look at someone who has just been called or branded, named the Elon Musk of crypto. And we're going to look into what token, why that is, and what token that person is heavily invested in. We've also got a new trade on the cheat sheet on the daily trade section that we're going to check out. We're going to look at all of that news and the charts. But before we do that, you know what I'm going to say. If you're a regular watcher of the channel, smash the like button. This does help get this channel out to more people and does help support the channel. I do appreciate every single one of your kind words and comments that you leave in the comment section below. I do read and respond to each one of those. Thank you. And of course, all the questions that get left in the comment section also, I do look to get back to those as soon as possible, okay? And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. We have something called the cheat sheet. This is my crypto roadmap to success. Where can this be located? It's below in the description of this video. You might have to click the more button there and it will pop the description down, and it's the link right at the top of the description. There is the cheat sheet as well as links to the Discord, the most incredible Discord on the planet. I am in the crypto channel there daily, and I have my own crowned channel section, so you can interact and connect with me in there. I feel like I'm in there 24/7. What an amazing group of people there. And so there are plans below that you can sign up for in the links in the description as well as in the cheat sheet. Okay, so we're going to jump into and talk about who is this person who is branded the Elon Musk of crypto. It's none other than Barry Silbert, who heads up the Grayscale Trust. And of course, they had the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, which got converted into an ETF. It was he had that trust for a long time, and it ended up being a game changer. And now they have the Yuma Group, a subsidiary of the digital currency group, which sits under Grayscale or is over Grayscale, that will support and drive development of Tau ecosystem for providing builders with everything they need to do. And so you can see here just absolute decentralized AI grasped my attention. You can go on and read more about it there. And so being branded the Elon Musk of crypto, as you can see here, the crypto magnate Barry Silbert pins his comeback on AI. And you can read a little bit more about it here and how they are now going all in on Potenza Tau, just like they went in on Bitcoin. I believe it was 2013, about 10 years ago. So is this visionary now found the next kind of coin that could do gains like Bitcoin? And here we go here. We have Barry Silbert began purchasing Bitcoin in 2012, acquiring approximately $175,000 worth at an average price of $11. He is now heavily accumulating Tau and actively getting involved in the expansion of the ecosystem. It doesn't matter if you're in or out, Tau is going to be a worldwide phenomenon like Bitcoin. Absolutely incredible there. And certainly, are we going to see this play out in such a big way for Tau? It is down, and we're going to look at the charts in just a moment. And of course, just one more time, DCG is back, baby. Barry Silbert is the Elon Musk of crypto, the ultimate smart money to follow. You can see that he was a visionary with Bitcoin, picking it up at $11. And of course, now going all in on Tau. This is going to be a very, very interesting play. Now, before we get to the charts, just a couple of other things. First of all, Sui, what I can understand just before I went on the stream, there has been an issue there, and it looks like for the first time ever, possibly the Sui network is down. Okay, so that could lead to some price dropping on SUI. I don't know how long it's been down for, the cause of it, or why it's been down this long, but I will give updates in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, I will be jumping in there. I will look into that a little bit more, but this could be a good opportunity to pick up some SUI if we do see some price drops. Usually when Solana went down, which was a lot in the last cycle, and I don't know how many times it's been down this cycle, it certainly did lead to Solana dropping in price. So we'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on the SUI price. Check out the cheat sheet because there are the SUI levels, support and resistance there as well. And we'll have a look at SUI in a moment. We also have the new play that's in the daily trade section. We'll look at that in a moment. And the big question that I get asked a lot on YouTube and in the Discord is SOG. A few people have found a little bit more difficult. There's one extra step that you have to take with SOG to actually purchase it, and that's just to go to CoinGecko. And CoinGecko is a free website that you can use. You would put in SOG, you would type in SOG in here, and that brings up SOG. This is it here. This is the current price of 0.0008. We got in as a community at 0.005. It went up all the way to 0.001. So we managed to drop a zero off there. It's pulled back slightly, but there was 100% gain for our community since I posted that in the Discord. And then what you want to do is you want to come over here and find the contract address. And you want to copy that contract address. So when the SUI system is back up and you go to the SUI wallet and I found the HOP aggregator to be the best. And then I will put that I'm going to switch my USDC or my SUI and I'm going to buy some SOG. If you search for SOG right now, because it's such a new token, it may not come up, and you paste that address. It'll say unrecognized token because it's a new token, and it will bring up SOG. And then I always recommend buying a little amount to begin with, just to make sure you get it all right and you don't make any mistakes, and then you can add further purchases once you feel comfortable and are successful. I always recommend when testing out these things, just use small amounts of money in case you make a mistake. And so then you can, after you paste that address in, it'll bring up the SOG token, the Seal Dog token, and then you can purchase that using your USDC or SUI. Remember, you have to have SUI in your wallet as gas fee. So if you're using SUI, don't use all of it to buy SOG. You need to leave a little bit there. That's, of course, when the system is back up. And then also, and I use the HOP aggregator, the video on my cheat sheet, how to buy Blub and other SUI memes, that will give you a step-by-step process from A right through to Z. The ABCs, it will take you all the way through each step from the beginning right to the end on how to buy the SUI meme coins. That's the extra step. Just make sure you're also getting good value for your tokens. Check what the price is and make sure that lines up with what you're buying, and that also you're not paying for any crazy kind of slippage. Sometimes there's slippage. You should only be paying a 1% fee to make the transaction. And so check all of that out before purchasing the token there. And then if you want to see the price, it will show up in your SUI wallet when you finish purchasing it, but it'll show up as an unrecognized token. You can just click to pin it, and it will jump up to higher in your portfolio, so you can see your amount there. It still right now is not going to show the value of your portfolio. You'll have to check that out on Dex Screener. I've also put that in the cheat sheet as well. That's a free website that you can go and watch the prices, because it's not on TradingView yet. You can watch the prices of the SOG token on Dex Screener. Again, I've added that to the cheat sheet. And also you can add the token if you sign up for a free account. Up here, there's a sign up. You click sign up, you put your email address and password in there. There's no payment required. You sign up, and then you can actually add the amount of seal tokens, Seal Dog tokens that you have, the SOG tokens here that you have, and it will automatically tell you the value of that. Once SUI eventually recognizes this, the amount, and it's all linked in. This happened with Blub as well. It wasn't showing the correct price, wasn't pulling it yet from CoinGecko. This process takes a little bit of time, and then at some point it will show up in your SUI wallet, the correct value. Until then, you can see the values in your CoinGecko, and of course on the Dex Screener here. So you can see I've got it in the Dex Screener. I've got all the price here in the Dex Screener. You can see when we bought this as a community, it was down around here, around the 0004 to 0005. And so that has doubled in price, almost tripled in price here. And so this is a very bullish trend here. You can see the levels that are here. These are also on my cheat sheet as well. If you did want to swing trade, it's a little bit tough to swing trade it at the moment. But you can, you have to do it via the Sui wallet. But hopefully this will get a listing. And this hasn't even got a listing yet. So we are very, very early on this token. If you check out my cheat sheet, you can see down the bottom, there are 12 tabs down the bottom. We go to the education tab and you can how to buy blub and other Sui memes. There is a step-by-step video on how to do that. Watch that. Instead of buying blub, you can then paste in the contract address like I showed you for SOG. Please see my other videos from a couple of other days ago. There are other memes in there like Triple A Cat as well, and Unisui, which is the founder's dog as well. If you struggle to find the token, you can do the same thing here. You can go to CoinGecko and look for Unisui. As you can see there it is there, Unisui. And you can actually copy and paste that contract address as well. Although I have successfully searched for and found Unisui in the Sui wallet without doing that. But if you want to make sure that you're buying the correct token, that's the place. And I have got Unisui on the cheat sheet, and Triple A Cat as well is also on the cheat sheet as well. And all the price entries and take profits as well. Again, you can do the same thing with Triple A Cat if you're worried about getting the right one. You can copy and paste there. There are a couple of scam tokens in there like Blub V2 and Triple A Cat V2. Don't buy those ones. Buy the OG ones. Make sure you get the contract address. Make sure that you don't overpay transaction fees, and make sure that you get a good spread and you're not overpaying for the token. Make sure you are paying what the price shows here. So that now also Triple A Cat, Blub, and Unisui are all on the Mexi platform as well. You can access that, but you do have to go to my resources section, and this is where I've added a bunch of new things. I've got Dex Screener, Dex Tools, Bird's Eye. These are all great for charting and looking at up and coming tokens, meme tokens. There's the CoinGecko link there for you as well, so you can check that out. But if you want to access the Mexi platform, you've got to sign up using a NordVPN, and you would just put a country that you identify as being in, such as Australia. I identify as being in Australia or New Zealand, so I would set that to that country. And then from there, you can actually go to the exchanges and you can sign up for the Mexi. You don't KYC, which is know your customer. In other words, you only provide your first name, your last name, and your email address, no other information. And of course, you have to set your NordVPN to the country which you identify being in. And so don't set it for the US of A. There we go. So that's how you go. There are some other exchanges up here if you'd like to trade up here. BitUnex, Blowfin, and Weeks. These are all a lot lower fees than Coinbase and other places. You can get a lot of coins from my cheat sheet that are there. Again, you would need the NordVPN, and no KYC is required there. And if you're wondering how on earth you get there, I've done an educational video called Getting Started, and you can actually watch that video to get started and help you to get on some of these other exchanges to pay less trading fees, and there are more coins available. I spoke to someone the other day that has not been able to buy Sui as of yet, and that is definitely places that you can buy the Sui token there. So Getting Started video there, and of course remember the Blub and other memes. All right, we're going to jump into the charts. First of all, we're going to have a look at the new daily trade before we wrap it up here. And I'm just going to hide myself here, and you just come down. These are all the plays. Again, please watch this video. This explains to you how to use the daily trades tutorial. Some people are saying, oh, what do I do? Sui is left the orange. You can buy green. It's whatever the price is below at the moment. So if we look at the Sui chart, Sui currently is dropping $3.37. Okay, so we now look for the nearest place on the chart just below price, which is $3.32. That is the price. So that is where, if we find support there, that is where we would enter on Sui. If it loses that level, we go down to the next nearest lowest, the next closest price below price. So if it loses $3.32, then we go to $3.22, $3.12, $2.83 or $2.85. That's where I have my order there. That's where I feel that it could come. Not financial advice, of course, because I'm not a financial advisor. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? So this is how you would use this cheat sheet. Previous resistance now is support. Previous take profit levels are now entry levels, okay? The green just tells us that we hit these levels and that we're in profit on these levels, of course. And so I'm going to leave that there because as we go up, we're going to continue to print green here, but just be aware that now the next level to enter in on SUI would be $3.32 as long as it holds the support. If it does not hold that level as support and retest the support and hold that $3.32, next entry is $3.22, $3.12, $2.83. Okay, what is the new play that I have on the cheat sheet? It's Floki with rumors of a Binance listing. Okay, and the entry is on Floki right where we are right now, unless it's moved since we started the stream here. No, it's right on that 00025, okay, which is right there. So the entry is right at this moment. If that level doesn't hold, the next level down is 000, 3 zeros and 22. That is the next level for entry, and I've even got one below that just in case. There is your take profit levels. Remember, your take profit levels is going to be 0.00, 3 zeros, 292, and then the next take profit level up is going to be 3 zeros and 345. I will add additional ones there, and of course, if it pumps up to 0.000345 and then pulls back, where's our entry level? It's going to be the closest number on this cheat sheet that is directly below price, okay? So don't look at the green things and go, oh, I'm not entering there. That's a take profit zone. Well, these, and this is why I put TPEN up the top. That's what that means. It can be a take profit area or can it be an entry area? Again, this is all explained in the 4 easy steps I have here, plus the YouTube's tutorial video that you can jump in on here. The same with Tau. We have entries at 468, 472. And if we lose and don't hold that, then it's going to come down. We could see that $400 level come into play for an entry. Remember, we've already, Tau is one of our completed trades. We got in at 552. We rode it all the way up to 620. That would where we closed out the trade. We took our profits off the table, and now there is a new Tau trade. That's why I put Tau 2. And as some of these other trades complete, we'll bring it down to the completed trades, and we'll add new levels up above. And you can see some of the other new plays that I've got here. And we're just going to quickly actually look at the Tau charts, and you can see holding that 468 level. We've just lost it. It's 465. So if you got in that trade, we want to get out of a trade. We look at it here. It loses this level. And what we end up doing there is there's a retest, and then we get out where we got in. So if you got in at that level on the cheat sheet, as it came down, it retested and rejected it. Now that's confirmed resisted, rejected again. You would get out of that trade, and then we would look at getting in at a lower level. And of course, remember, if it breaks above here and then retest as support, or you can get it on the break as well, you can get back in the trade there. Again, watch my YouTube video. I explain all of this in great detail. The SUI trade, again, we are looking like we're going to get some further drop to the downside. We've got this $3.22 level that's coming into play, $3.32. We saw that level there. For some reason, that's not in there, but you can see it tagged that perfectly. So if you have been watching my cheat sheet, you would have got an entry there at $3.32 just a little bit ago. And then there's lower entries down there. Check out the cheat sheet. And as well, we have the Floki trade. And we'll just finish off with the Floki trade there, which is the last trade that we want to look at there. There's Floki. And so right now we are in this trade because it has come back and is retesting as support, and it is held. However, if it breaks below that, retests it as resistance and rejects, then we would get out of the trade, and then that we could see that tumble all the way down there to 0.000, 3 zeros and 22. So that's the newest play right there for Floki. And of course, we'll wrap that up. Check out all my other levels on the cheat sheet, all my free educational videos. Make sure you stay safe out there. when you're buying these meme coins. I've given you some good instruction there and some instructional videos as well. And until the next episode, which is coming up in a couple of hours, where we'll talk about Bitcoin and the Bitcoin cheat code and how to see that. Until then, happy trading.